stop them.
My first question is, I want to know this from both of you guys, actually, since this is Spider-Man. Can either one of you do a backflip?
No way can I do one. Unless I was pushed off a building.
Yeah.
Then I could probably do one.
Yes,
You get a backflip?
I can.
Okay. I'm shocked. I could barely do a cartwheel.
But you can do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Now, Spider-Man has so much charisma, so much charm in this film. It really just like resonates about how much charm he has. But I wanted to know, in real life, was there ever a time where you weren't as smooth as you would like? Sort of like, because he's just so smooth in this movie.
It's every day. It's every day of my life. I'm stumbling and tripping over everything all the time. That's why I think the character is so compelling, is because Peter Parker isn't smooth, Spider-Man is, but there is that part of us as well in each of us, the one that's in flow and that's just like moving and not really thinking and going instinctively and knowing exactly what to say at the right time and do the exact right thing at the right time. But mostly I'm Peter Parker. Mostly I'm making a mess of my life.
Now, how is it directing when it's a lot of CGI and there's voice work and voiceovers? How was that?
It was cool. I mean, there's something about it that's fun, like when you are creating the Spider-Man character and you're shooting him on set and there's riffing and there's playfulness going on, but then after the fact you can kind of put whatever you want over that movement, over that character, because you don't see his lips moving. So it's kind of liberating in a way. And we had a bunch of great comedians come in and help us with jokes along the way to create that sort of comedic side of Spider-Man that we all love.
Spider-Man, when he's searching for the quest and trying to figure out what his father actually did, he decorates and puts all the stuff on his wall. So I wanted to know, as a teen growing up, what type of stuff did you put up on your wall? What was on your wall?
Skateboarders, bands, movies. I actually had Any Given Sunday poster on my wall for a long time.
Really?
Jamie Foxx, Willie Beeman. I loved that movie so much. That was crazy. That was like prideful place on my wall. So weird that he's in this movie.
Now, he used to direct music videos.
Yeah.
Which one of Jamie's videos would you direct? Yeah, if you could.
Which one?
Yeah.
Gold Digger.
Okay.
But it was such a great video. There's nothing I could have done to like improve on. But that, I thought what he did, the track that on the Kanye track, of course, was so amazing. I love that. God, everything he's done. I would love, maybe Jamie will let me do another video for him when he's with this next album.
Because I watched some of your interviews about Spider-Man. How hard is it to keep your character secrets? Because everyone wants to know details of it, and you have to keep it under wraps. So how hard is that for you?
It was actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be, because we're now at the tail end of the press tour, and it was 6 weeks long. And before we left, I was like, what am I going to talk about? I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. And then I realized there's so many elements to Gwen that are great to talk about that don't have to do with what ultimately ends up happening. But it is in the comics. Her whole arc is in the comics.
Yeah.
So a lot of big comic fans do know what's up with Gwen.
They do. Now, Spider-Man in this movie, he decorates his room when he's trying to figure out the mystery of his father.
Yeah.
Puts all this stuff on a wall.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know for you, Emma, in high school, what was on your wall? What posters and stuff was on your wall growing up?
I didn't really have a lot of posters on my wall. I had like a big painting of a woman's face that was supposed to be very Parisian, and I painted my whole room purple, and I tried to make it feel like my cool apartment, and I would like artfully style some shoes, like one was tipped over, so that it felt like I lived in like a cool apartment even though I was like 12.
Worst time your phone died. So you have electros in here. What's the worst time your phone died?
We went to China a couple weeks ago, and my phone just like would not turn on for about a week.
Wow.
I don't know if that was because we were in China or if there was just something wrong with my phone, but it was pretty, I don't know, it just sucked to lose the phone for a week.
Gwen is valedictorian in this movie.
Yeah.
She has to give a big giant speech.
Yeah.
What was your graduation like? What's your best graduation story?
Well, I was homeschooled and I got my GED.
Okay.
So my graduation was kind of like I was given a certificate on a second story of a mall over the food court. I was in the 99th percentile for English, but I was like very low for math.
Yeah.
So that was what mine felt like. It was sort of abysmal.
Okay.
But I'm really proud to have gotten my GED, my good enough degree.
My last question is, I know you were on a reality show. I read that you were on a reality show before.
Yeah.
If you could be on Love and Hip Hop, what do you think? How do you think you'll fit in on Love and Hip Hop?
I've never seen Love and Hip Hop.
I never saw it either.
Well, then what are you asking me about?
But we know of a Love and Hip Hop.
Like, it's just love and hip hop?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I would probably fit in pretty well then.
Okay.
I love love and I love hip hop.
I think he was making mistakes early, and he even admits it in the film. I'm making
I
mistakes.
think my time is running out a little bit. But can you just do Russell Simmons reacting to a haunted house?
Oh, I fucking love it. I love Haunted House.